Morning, folks. There's some stuff going on today. We just got the baler ready. Dad just finished up grinding hay, and I'm getting this site prepared. Why? We're building a bin. Usually when I say we, I mean Dad, but in this case, it's me. I need somewhere to store grain with these rented acres. You know, there's no way we could haul all that right to the plant, right to the elevator. So I am building a Brock bin right next to Dad's other Brock bin. We got 130 ton of gravel starting to show up this morning, and they're gonna start forming for the concrete pad tomorrow. In a little bit, Dad's gonna take off to cut some hay, and I'm gonna start raking and then bale it up this afternoon. Girl's got a little leg infection. A dart full of penicillin should take care of it. We're building with Palace Builders out of Mitchell, South Dakota. They're dropping off some rebar right now. This thing's happening. Things are moving. Dad's headed out. He's gonna go cut one of our last fields of grass. We have one more after that, but it's underwater yet, like bad. We might not get it at all this year. And then we're gonna start raking some hay. Let it dry and then bale it later today. It's a turtle. You gotta get a move on. Get going, get going, get out of the road. Go, 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 go. Go, go, go. He's got plenty of swamp ground over here to hang out in. Gravel truck. That'll be load 5 to the farm. There isn't a whole lot of field left. We left this yesterday because it was getting late in the day. Down in this bottom here, there's a low spot. It was kind of moist. We thought it wouldn't hurt to let it sit a day, not work till 11. Uncle Jeff putting in the hours, hauling the hay. Big hay crop in this field. We got just a little bit left, which is good, because Dad just called me. He said the windrower is stuck. So we're gonna go do some yanking. We got 2 chains. Headed out to rescue the windrower. Well, I texted Dad to let him know I'm on my way. I did a voice to text. I said I have 2 chains and I'm headed down the road. For those of you that don't know, 2 Chains is a rapper. He always goes, 2 chains. And anyway, my phone auto-corrected to the number 2 and then chains spelt with a Z. Kind of made me chuckle. I don't think I'll tell Dad that story. He probably won't laugh. Probably won't laugh. Looks like he was attempting to cross the ditch, which you have to do because the ditch goes all the way through the field. These things don't have four-wheel drive, obviously. Yeah, so that's what happened. Dad finished cutting this side. He had to cross somewhere, and his tire sunk in, and it actually got the header. You know, he bottomed out on the header, and then he didn't have enough traction to pull out. He wants me to back through it. That way, if I get stuck, he can pull me out. You know, there's nowhere to attach the chain to the front of the machine. Here we go. Oh, we're stuck. Right next to this grass was our wettest field at planting. Huge drowned out right there. That drains for many fields behind, comes through this ditch, and goes through that field. It's a mess. I think if that header would have lifted another foot or two, wouldn't have been an issue. Couple videos back, someone asked what all the beeping this monitor means, and we'll go through that quick. Just indicating some different things. So that number there is the diameter of the bale. We're making close to 70-inch bales. As it gets to about 60, it tells us that it's getting close to full, and then at about 65 inches you get the, so that means stop. We're about to net. So we're netting, and then it gives us the beep, 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 beep. That means it's done. And dump. And that's about it. A couple error codes when it doesn't wrap right, but hopefully we don't hear that one today. That's the sound of an error code. I wonder why everything's normal. I didn't make a bale too big. Weird. The net looks right. I'll just tell it to wrap again and see what happens. Uncle Jeff just doesn't quit. Uncle Jeff doesn't go get the bales. The bales come to Uncle Jeff. The most interesting Jeff in the world. He also prefers Dos Equis. I had this thought the other day. How cool would it be to buy a cheaper, older baler? One that's on its last leg, you know? And then just go. Just rev the RPMs up. Just go. Don't even plug the monitor in. Who cares? And just see what happens. Load that sucker full of hay. Probably beforehand, do a little prep work like weld the clutch solid so it's not slipping. Just seeing what happens. That is all we got left. Probably enough for an okay sized bale. Dad's getting finished up over there. He hasn't gotten stuck yet. Show you how we finish up a field. It's pretty rarely, almost never, where you pick up the rest of the hay, perfect. You got a right size bale and it starts wrapping. Alright, so there's the end. Then we have a button that's wrap. So now it's wrapping. And we only had a 53-inch bale versus what we normally would have, just short of 70. There are a few bales out here. This half made 189. I believe 3 more loads of gravel came. I think they're the last 3. We'll pile them up. Wondering why we need so much gravel. You can see the concrete on the edge. I believe the specs are 30 inches, but when you get a couple feet in, the concrete is only about 4 inches thick. So from here to the ground is pretty much all gravel. On a scale of 1 to 62, how would you rank that birthday?
I've had worse.
Tell me about it.
Plowing oat straw on my 13th birthday. Broke down, came home, got scolded.
Got yelled at. You know what I did on my 13th birthday? Probably had a pool party. Times have changed, huh? Don't forget to wish Dad a happy birthday. We appreciate you watching. Love to see you next time. Have a good one. You remember anything about the good old days around your birthday?
All I can tell you is when I was born, I was very young.
Right on.